Well, hello, my Pisceanos. Welcome to my World Tarot. As you can see, I've thought I'd do my reading in a different part of the house today. The sun's shining through. It's a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. We're going to do a general reading today, so please only take what resonates. And please, if you haven't already, hit that like, that subscribe, and that share. It's free. Yeah. So I thought I would just go ahead and start off with past, present, and future. Of course, we don't dwell on the past here. So it'll mainly be focused on the present and the future. And I'll be using my original tarot deck. Any clarification, still the original tarot deck, but it's more shiny and pretty. Any clarification or any advice from, not clarification, but advice from Spirit, I'll be using my Life Purpose Oracle cards. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started for Pisces. Spirit, higher beings, and ancestors, show me the cards you want Pisces to see today. Well, I hope everybody woke up happy and healthy and in a good mood. Sending out abundance, positive to you. Hope the reading goes well. Okay, so for the bottom of the deck, I got a Page of Cups in reverse, which is an emotional immaturity kind of, and also maybe some creative blocks, okay? And that goes from the present into the near future. Overall, I got the King of Cups in reverse, which is, again, emotional manipulation, some moodiness going on, okay? And that is definitely your energy, Pisces. Okay, so in the recent past, I've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is some delays on something, some frustrating, you're holding off on something. There's also, because I did get the High Priestess in reverse, there's some hidden agendas around you, Pisces. So there's somebody around you, okay, that's not being good. some negative energies. So listen to your inner voice, and that was in your recent past, so I'm sure that that's already done. And because then I get the Queen of Pentacles upright, which is practical, homely, motherly. You're down to earth and very, secure in a situation. So you probably saw those red flags, I'm assuming, and took care of the situation, okay? Alrighty. So that was in the recent past. Let's go ahead and focus on the present, okay? In the present, things are looking good so far. You've got the Six of Pentacles, which is you're being very generous. You're giving, you're sharing whatever you have, whatever you feel is your wealth to people. It could be your home, it could be money, it could be, your time. And that's towards the energy, okay? And, us Pisces, we always enjoy helping people, regardless. So let's go ahead and go off that and see what else is going on. Okay. So, off of that Six of Pentacles, I got the Three of Wands upright, which is you're preparing for something. You got foresight. You're maybe to expand something. So it could be, you're preparing to expand your family. Could be a grandchild is coming, and you've got kids living with you, or you're thinking about having your kids move in with you, because you're definitely looking ahead at something. You're preparing, you're trying to get foresight, you're trying to prepare for it. Can also mean by expanding that to maybe you're wanting to open up a business, or maybe a second business, something in that nature. And then I get the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is there's a little bit of confusion, chaos, and lack of clarity. Okay, so that definitely coincides with Three of Wands, where you're preparing, you're looking ahead, you're a little confused about what you want to do, or, So those two cards together, all it is more or less a clarification saying, yes, there's something going on, and you're trying to figure out how you want to deal with the situation, okay? And then I get the King of Swords in reverse, which is some kind of triangular going on, okay? So I'm getting, because that card popped up, I'm getting the feeling that there's Pisces out there that is being hush about wanting to get out of a bad situation. kind of keeping it to yourself. So you're looking ahead to see, okay, I need to save money so I can get my own place. Or I need to save money to get my child out of the situation they're in, if they're married and something's going on. But there's definitely some manipulative and triangle stuff going on around you, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone close to you, okay? And so you're trying to look ahead to see how you can help, okay? Because you're trying to be very generous with what you have to help that person, okay? So that's what's going on in the present, okay? And I'm getting some Taurus, Gemini, a little bit of Aries, mainly Taurus energy there, okay? Okay, so that's the present. Let's go ahead and step into the near future. So in the near future, I've got the Star card. The Star card is there's hope, spirituality, a renewal, inspiration, and serenity. So whatever the situation is now with that triangular manipulation, which makes sense because in your recent past there were some hidden agendas. So probably found out about that triangular thing, or that person around you, or that energy's around you. Makes sense. So let's go ahead and sorry, I skipped it back a little bit. It just kind of clicks in my mind. So yeah, in the near future, you got the Star card, which is that renewal, that inspiration, that serenity. So whatever it is, and whatever decision you decide, it's going to work out. It's going to bring serenity to the situation, okay? So let's go ahead and go off that. Yep. Okay. Perfect. So the first card that I pulled is the Eight of Cups, which is escapism, abandonment. You're withdrawing. You're not abandoning. It can mean abandonment, but what it means is you're abandoning that negative forces. You're leaving it behind, and you're stepping away from it. Okay? And that is definitely your energy. That's Pisces energy right there. Okay? So, you're escaping. You might be a little disappointed around the situation, or the energy around you is going through it. You might feel, a little disappointed that it didn't work out for them, or if it's you, your situation. Okay? And then I got the Hermit in reverse, which is isolating, loneliness, withdrawal. Coincides with that Eight of Cups, okay? Because, any kind of breakup or any kind of escapism or any kind of getting away from negative, there's still feelings involved, okay? Especially Pisces, because we're such sponges. We fall in love easy. We put our heart on our shoulder, and when someone hurts us, it's deep. It cuts real deep. So that makes sense. That energy around you, or if it's you, is wanting, is a little bit disappointed, a little bit hurt, and you isolate yourself. You kind of withdraw from, just to get that time to get that clear thinking. Okay. So then I get the Six of Cups in reverse, which is stuck in the past. It's a stuck in the past card, and that's Scorpio energy. And it coincides with that, loneliness, with that withdrawing, okay? You're thinking about the past and what could have, should have, would have been, okay? You'll get over it, Pisces, and, you'll see the light. As Pisces, we do step back when our feelings get hurt and when things go awry. We don't like chaos. We like peace. So for us to step back, some people say that Pisces are like ostriches. They stick their heads in the sand when things start going awry, and that's how they bury their heads, and that's why that's how they deal with stuff. And for me, that's what I do. It's like I step back, I isolate myself, and it's like I think about it, and when I'm ready and I know that I'm feeling better, that's when I'll start socializing again. So totally understandable. It's just our nature, okay? So then I get the Five of Wands in reverse. And this is for the near future also, which is conflict avoidance, increased focus on goals. So you do click out of it, You get away from that conflict. It's conflict avoidance. Okay, so you get away from that conflict and you focus more on your goals. So you do reach that place where you're happy again, where you can deal with stuff again, where things aren't so chaotic. Okay, let's go ahead and go off that and see where that leads us. So then, on top of that, I get the Two of Swords, which is, you're indecisive, you've got some choices, you see the truths and stuff, and you've got some blocked emotions. Totally Pisces, okay? That is Libra energy, but that's totally Pisces nature. You do finally see the truths in it, and you see that, maybe it wasn't right and that it was wrong. And, you have choices to make. Okay, you block and repress those emotions. So, that's where that Two of Swords comes in. And then I get the Temperance in reverse, which is imbalance, a lack of long-term vision. Though you're focusing on goals, it's saying a lack of long-term vision. It doesn't necessarily mean pentacles. Okay, you might be going to work, I know where that's at. I think in this situation, what this is meaning is a relationship. You're not sure, oh my gosh, am I ever going to date again? Is, my child ever going to, what's going to be for my child? Or if this is this person around you you care about, what's going to happen to this person? Are they always going to be alone? Or, so this is what you're looking at as far as lack of long-term vision, okay? Okay, and then I get the Two of Cups in reverse, which is because of imbalances of a relationship, lack of harmony, okay? That's in the near future. And it probably, has to do with that whole scenario of this escapism, okay? So you're blocking those emotions, so of course this card is going to come up. And it could just be the energies around you, okay? But, Pisces are sponges. We soak in what other people are feeling. So if someone around you is going through it, of course you are going to feel that breakup. You are going to feel that imbalance. You're going to feel that lack of harmony, okay? So, So let's go ahead and go off, let's go ahead and get clarification, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get some clarification on some of this. I want to go a little bit further into the near future to see if, or when things are going to start smoothing out for Pisces. Spirit, higher beings, and ancestors, show me the cards to clarify for my Pisceanos. Okay, so things are definitely going to be clearing out for you, because I got the Emperor, okay, and then I get the Chariot, and then I get the Temperance. Okay, so the Emperor is a very solid structure. He's very solid, he's very stable, he's very, he's well organized, so things do come into play. And then I get the Chariot, so it's going to be pretty fast moving, okay? The Chariot's a fast energy. So when you start taking in those, you get that lack of clarity and all that, well, something's going to make you snap, and you're going to go, oh, you know what? After a while, you're going to be like, or maybe in a few weeks, you're going to go, I'm over it. I deserve better, or the energy that's around you is going through it deserves better. And you realize that, okay? Because I do get the Temperance, which is harmony, and it's like you're comfortable in your own skin, okay, in this situation. Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of 5. So I say within 5 weeks, things are going to start, you're going to start being able to release that pain, release that negative energy, okay? Pisces, I wish you the best, and I hope it all works out for you. I'm sending abundance of positive energy to you, lots of hugs and kisses, and this is My World Tarot, and I'll see you at the next reading.